What'd you dig him up?
Yeah, a fortuitous turn of events brought Django and myself together.
Move it.
Well, I've heard tell about you. You got me curious.
I'm curious what makes you so curious.
You're not human if you don't feel the difficulties in the film. But when's the last time a film challenged you? Last time in the past 10 years you've seen something that actually challenged you to watch, challenged you to have dialogue about. That's what you want to be a part of. All of the great movies are fantastic when you're selling billions of merchandise and stuff like that, and dolls and stuff like that. But when you do a movie that you know is significant, especially for everybody, for America, black folks, white folks, everybody, this is a movie that you do. And if you don't feel bothered by the N-word and bothered by some of the content that you see, then you're not human. But that's how it was at that time. And so that's what you got to be attracted to. That's what hip-hop is. Hip-hop is honesty. You listen to the stories of all of the hip-hop artists. They talk about the realness, and this is the realest you can get.
I need 100 black covers for 100 bad men, 100 black grapes so I can lay their ass.
Well, I suggested it to Quentin. I said, I think this is you said it, that this could be the hip-hop version of Roots, where, you know, these young people will see this for the first time and see images of slavery for the first time, you know? And I think Rick Ross is an important part of it, because Rick Ross is the grind, is not the shiny, the hip hop guy that's sort of shined out and sort of the person you would have gone to get that. I said, you look cooler now. You look cooler if you have Rick Ross on it, because if you had any other person that was sort of like mainstream friendly, it would look like you sold out, and that's what Quentin Tarantino didn't want to do. So he went and got the hood. And when you got the hood saying, I need 100 black coffins, the hood is going to be like, oh, I'm rolling with that.
Broomhilda is my property, and I can choose to do with my property whatever I so desire.
Help me find the Brittle brothers, and I'll take you to rescue your wife.
Well, the opportunity to work with Jamie again was phenomenal, you know, and I knew that we would have all of that history as two people who have played husband and wife before and who trust each other and respect each other, admire each other. It was easier to go some of the places that we had to go. But I really loved the love story in the film. I feel like the love story is the spine of the film. This is a movie about a man who is willing to go up against the worst evils of his time to rescue his woman. And this was in a time when black people weren't allowed to be in love and get married because it got in the way of the business of slavery. And so to me, it's an uplifting, heroic story about a black man freeing himself and saving his woman.